Hello loves, Emily Alice here with your tarot reading. Shall we do a Celtic cross? See what energy is coming forward towards us today. Okay, if you're ready, let's get going. Drunkarnas in the first half. Okay. Queen of Swords under the deck. You're going to be seeing things clearly. You're going to be cutting through all of that nonsense and making a strategy for the way forwards. Okay, that's just under the deck. Let's see how we get there. In the present and the self, I've got the 10 of Pence. Very nice energy, stable. Long-term stability, this. Built up over time. It's like a family legacy thing. Your family is implicated here. I think you've set yourself up really well. You've worked hard for what you have. You've built your stability yourself. You've built stability for your whole family. Yeah, you're the linchpin of it all. You won't be letting go of that easily. But also that comes with pressure, doesn't it? A great sense of responsibility on your shoulders. Yeah. Perhaps you're thinking of slowing down a bit work-wise and are a bit worried about how to go about that. Other people relying on you a lot. Okay. Crossing that, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Good times and bad times, up and downs. But also this is about time and timing, isn't it? And I feel like there's something here about time and you finding the right opportunity to kind of wind back a little bit from being the main provider, from doing all of the earning. But you want to be prepared too for the future and make sure financially that everybody's taken care of. Wow, a lot on your mind. Okay, in your unconscious energy, then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is you working really hard, ploughing that field, slow and steady. This, in your unconscious mind, this is the kind of character you are. You're probably an earth sign. You've probably worked hard for that security that you've built up. It's your way. You tend towards that sort of work, that sort of mindset. Slow and steady, continuous effort to build over time a really great legacy. But in your conscious mind, so in your unconscious, you're unconscious of how much hard work you've had to put in, but in your conscious mind, you've got options here, 7 of Cups. Are you looking at something new? I think you are starting to just think about things differently. How could I run my life? How could I continue this legacy? How can I continue to provide for my family without perhaps having to put in quite so much effort for good reward, but it's a slow return. So I think you're starting now to think a bit differently about how you might go about that stuff. In the past, we've got the High Priestess. She's been to hell and back, and she knows. She's in touch with her shadow side. She's done that shadow work, trust your intuition. If you're starting to feel, oh, I think I could do things differently, just kind of trust yourself, trust your own judgment a little bit. Could prove to be really lucrative, a really good change for you. In the future, we've got the Hanged Man. So nothing happened immediately, nothing, but you're comfortable kind of hanging around and waiting to see what happens. Some delays might be suggested here. But for me, this is about you hanging around and just waiting to see how things pan out a little bit. Could be to do with this Wheel of Fortune here, this issue of timing, that you're actually aware that things have their own time scale, that you can't force things. And if things are going to be successful and long term, then sometimes you're better off waiting for that cycle to come to the very right time. Catch the wave as it's on its upway. Yeah. There's something about timing. So don't rush anything here. You're not a rushy sort of person anyway. You're willing to sit this out and just see how things go. Trust your gut. Be strong with what you know, in that sense of intuition, you know, what you just know in your gut. Because your influence that you bring to this situation is that anything's possible, really. Anything can happen. Page of Cups. Listen to your intuition again, backing up that High Priestess. Saying, think outside the box. Hear the signs, listen out for ideas, tune in to a slightly different frequency now and just see what comes in. Because one of these cups is going to be that choice, that new choice that's going to free you up. In the external influence, we've got Page of Swords. No nonsense energy, full of ideas. Really good at building a strategy, really quick thinking, creative mind. I mean, this is part of what gives you so many options, is your quick thinking, your sharp mind, all those ideas and strategies that you can come up with. This is what's providing in your conscious mind all these options for you. You are the linchpin. You'll always be the linchpin, I think. Whether you do it in slow, steady work, or whether you think of something new, a new way of going about it, but you're capable of both styles of work. You've grown in your confidence and you've got plenty of ideas. The experience that you've had provides you with loads of ideas. You understand how your business works now, and you're able to try something new. And look, hopes and fears. This is the Fool. You do want to try something new, don't you? Look, in the outcome, Eight of Swords, the only thing in your way is you. This is a prison of your own mind. These are all just thoughts of problems and hurdles that might appear, but they might not. But you're just sort of hyper ready for anything. You've kind of belt and braces because you're so used to being the linchpin for everybody, aren't you? You've always provided, you're going to keep on providing, and you're going to do it in a whole new way. Whatever you're thinking of doing, it's going to work. You've got a really great idea building in there somewhere. It's about timing, not rushing it, getting your strategy. Yes, because remember, at the bottom of the deck there, we've got the Queen of Swords. At the end of this phase, you will have your strategy in place for what you want to do next and how it's going to work. Well done. You're brilliant. And it's going to happen quickly. Eight of Wands is under there. not to draw too much from there, but yeah, okay. So you have got options, you have got choices, you've got skills. You don't have to do things the way you used to. The time is right for something different for you now. You've got a stable foundation on which to build this slight change of a thing. Wait for the right time. Don't get in your own head about it too much. No negative self-talk. No kind of creating hurdles that you can't overcome. Put them aside and just get moving. Yeah. This is going to be great. The High Priestess is here. You know, there's some big major arcana energy here for you, which is saying it's timing. Wait for the right time. Trust your intuition, and there's a whole new golden beginning. I know you want this new start, don't you? You want to do things differently. Well, now's the time. It's now or never, babe. You know, try it. Try it. I think it's going to work for you. You've got a lot of options here. So perhaps if the first one doesn't work, try another one. Because I feel like at the moment, this is your time. This is your time to think outside the box, to do something differently, because you've done this a long time, this hard work, slow, backbreaking, potentially a job working for somebody else. But I think you're breaking free of that. I think you know you can, and think you know you've got a lot of options. You're such a hard worker. Your unconscious mind knows that put any task in front of you and you will slowly get to completion. And I think you're going to do that moving forwards. It's taught you a lot, what you've done, but you don't have to do it the same forevermore. Change is afoot. Golden change. I think it's going to be really spectacular for you, babes. And then look at you, facing forward with a strategy in place, manifesting a whole new future. This is miraculous. Wonderful. You're in charge of all of this. It's a lot on your shoulders. I feel for you, babe, but you can do it. All right. I hope that was helpful. Like and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you next time. Bye.